Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is April 13th, 2021. Just want to look over the baseball games today. Want to give out the right pick. I want people to really make some good money today. So, actually, we're going to go, I think we live on YouTube. So, even the people on YouTube are going to take advantage of the decodes. So I gave out one pick today on Patreon, and I just want to make sure that everybody's happy with it because there is another narrative for both the Yankees and the Blue Jays. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows what I'm looking at and understands why I picked the Blue Jays. Now, let me just go to ESPN. First, I want to make sure that the audio is good. So, how's the audio, guys? Because you know how this stuff is. I'll be here talking to myself for 30 minutes. I'm also paying attention to the Nets game. I'm curious to know if the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to lose with 106 points. Because this is the first game after the Brooklyn center shooting the killing of Dante Wright. They have 90 and there's 5 minutes left. I mean, are they going to score another 16 points? It's possible. I doubt it, though, but it's possible. They can also lose with 99 points because racism is 99, which is, I think that's more realistic. Because in 5 minutes, they could score another 9 points. But they can also score another 16, so let's see what happens. But I just want to see what's the final score, how many points the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to score. All right, so thanks everybody for the confirmation that the audio is good. So there's 5 minutes left in this game, and we'll visit that a little bit later on. So today we just looked at one game. You know, there's a couple of games in basketball that I like. I like the Lakers winning today, and I'll explain why. And I also like the Pacers to cover the spread against the Clippers. But this is the game I gave out today. The Blue Jays are the favorites. They have Ryu pitching. Now, if the Yankees win this game, they improve to 6-5 for the season, and that's the one thing that has me scared because New York Yankees is 65. So New York Yankees is 65. So they could become 6-5 today. And the name of the stadium that they're in, that also sums to 65. TD Ballpark. So they could become 6-5 in TD Ballpark. The New York Yankees can. So that has me a little bit nervous. But, you know, the reason I went with the Blue Jays is because Blue Jays equals 23. And the Yankees could fall to 2-3 away. And the Blue Jays can improve to 2-3 at home. And if that does happen, that means the Yankees will fall to 2-3 against the Blue Jays for the season series. Right, 2-3. So they played each other 4 times. Today is the 5th game. And then tomorrow the Yankees could possibly win and become 3-3 because New York is 33. Because there is one more game left in this series. So. But notice, right, the Yankees are 2-2 away. You know, they lose to become 2-3. The Blue Jays could become 2-3 at home. Blue Jays is 23, and then the Yankees will fall to 2-3 versus the Blue Jays for the season. And then both teams will become 5-6, which is still the same thing. It's a 65. It's just a reflection. But the fact that TD Ballpark is 65 and New York Yankees is 65, that has me a little bit nervous. But I'm still I'm gonna stick with the Blue Jays on this one. So that's my pick, and I'm really hoping that comes through for everybody. Now in the NBA, the Lakers are playing the Charlotte Hornets, and there's a lot of line movements. If you notice, the Lakers opened up as the underdog, and now they're the favorites. But I just like them picking up that 34th win because that's been a big number this year, 34. But the thing is, oh man, Yeah, this game is tricky, but I like the Lakers. I like the Lakers in this one. I'm gonna open up the phone line and see what the people think about this game. There was a couple of things that I noticed earlier today, and now that I see that the line is moving, because when I was looking at this game, the Lakers were the underdogs. If you notice up here, they opened up as a 1-point underdog, and now they're the 1-point favorite. So it looks like the public is also liking the Lakers, which doesn't really mean much, but it could be an indication that the Lakers are gonna win the game. So they need 7 points, 2 minutes left in the game. I don't know if they're going to score 7 points, the Nets or the Timberwolves. But yeah, that final score is going to be indication. It's going to point at the ritual killing of Mr. Dante Wright. Just think about the odds of the Brooklyn Nets playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game was actually scheduled for yesterday, so a day after the Brooklyn Center shooting in Minnesota. And what's the odds of that? So they have 93 with 2 minutes left. Okay, we'll come back to that game. But let me look at my notes, because I was looking at a 34. I forgot what the 34 meant when I was looking at it earlier. If the Minnesota Timberwolves lose with 99 points, I'm going to retire. There's no point of waking people up anymore. I just give up. I feel like this is not gonna work. If I can't convince you with that, I mean. So I'm looking at my notes to see what was it with the 34 that I saw, because the Lakers could pick up their 34th. Is it a 34th win? Yeah, they could pick up their 34th win today. And there was something with that 34 that I saw earlier. Yeah, I don't see it. But the one pick I do feel, I don't even feel 100% about it, but I'm more like 70-30 with this. I like the Blue Jays beating the Yankees. I think the 23 plays and the 65 doesn't. Because there's been a lot of teams that can either become, like for example, the other day the Dodgers had a chance to become 7-3, and that didn't happen. So we haven't seen this riddle come through like that. Because notice the Los Angeles Dodgers equal 73, but they 8-2 for the season. So this hasn't been playing all year round. So I've been tracking it, and this is why I still like the Blue Jays to win, even though New York Yankees equal 65. So if you want to stay away from the Lakers game, you could do that. But if you want a team to parlay the Blue Jays with, I'll definitely take the Lakers, and I wouldn't put too much on it though, because it's not the strongest narrative. Oh man, they score 5 more points. I'm telling you, I'm gonna delete everything. I'm just gonna retire, and I'm gonna say, you know what, this is not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to wake people up anymore. 2 days after the shooting of Dante Wright, the Minnesota Timberwolves lose with 99 points. Jesus Christ. And the reason, in case you guys are new here, the reason 99 matters is because that is the number in all these racial divisive stories. Racism equals 99. So, I don't know. 56 seconds left. Let's see. Damn, the Nets had 73 points at the half. Man, they need 5 points. So let me see what the people think about this. So Dante Brown says, so he has the Lakers losing today. Okay. Yeah, the Lakers, even though they don't have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, They are still going to win the championship, so I don't expect them to lose a lot of games. So you might wanna be careful not picking against the Lakers because, oh my God, they got 97. Are they gonna score 2 more points? Oh my goodness, are they gonna score 2 more points and lose with 99 points? Oh my goodness. I mean, how can anybody continue to debate this stuff? They have 6 seconds left. Are the Minnesota Timberwolves going to lose with 99 points? Oh, man. So what is that? 127 plus 97. They have 224 points. Okay, so they lost with 97. 224 points. I know Kobe Bryant equals 224. So they don't lose with 99, they lose with 97. Okay. But yeah, so I'm liking the Blue Jays, but I'm staying away from the Lakers because I'm noticing that there's people saying that they don't like that game. Let me just see something real quick, and then somebody said something about 37. So the Charlotte Hornets they're going for their 24th all-time win. Yeah, I know Los Angeles is 37, but I don't see nothing in the all-time records. 18th. And the Lakers have a pretty good road record. But 13th day numerology, 13th day of the month. You know what? I'll stay away from this game and just I'll go with the Blue Jays. This is why I only gave out one. I'm doing just one pick. I know a lot of you asking me to do more games, but it's just like I know you guys like to parlay, so that's why I stick to one team. This game, there's no value in this game because the Dodgers are like negative 320. But just think about how important number 38 is to Colorado. And if they lose, they become 3-8 for the season. Colorado's 38. But, I mean, there's no value in picking the Dodgers to win the game. Unless you're picking them to win by more than one run. And it's too early in the season to look at the ATS records. Let me just see something. The Dodgers are 6-4 ATS. Let's see. The Colorado Rockies are definitely going to fall to 3-8 though, because Colorado is 38. So I do expect that to come through. Colorado Rockies is, and in Colorado Rockies is 163. That's 38 prime. Yeah, but there's no value in that game. I mean, if you want to put that in your ticket, Dodgers to win. I mean, they are gonna win. So, but negative 320. You have to bet $320 just to win 100. That's not even something that I would even recommend. It's a lot of money you investing just to win $100. Yeah, the only game I like right now is the Toronto Blue Jays. Tampa Bay can become 5-6 today. Timber B has that 74. Texas Rangers 74. Yeah, I don't like that game. You know, I'll be shocked if the Mets win both games today. I'll be shocked if they win the first one because Mets equals 12. Yeah, you see, I had a feeling the Phillies was going to tie this game. This game was supposed to be played yesterday. I think the Phillies are going to win this game because Mets equals 24 and 12, and they can become 2-4 for the season and 1-2 at home. So this is the game that I gave out yesterday, but then the game got canceled for whatever reason. I think it was raining. So if you want to live bet this game, I'll definitely pick the Phillies. I think the Mets are going to win the second game, but not the first one, because this is a doubleheader. And just notice the game started 1-2, right? Because Mets is 12, and they can become. Notice the gematria of Mets. It's 12 and 24. They become 2-4 for the season and 1-2 at home. So let's see if that comes through. I do expect the Mets to lose the first one and win the second one. I don't expect them to win both, though. So I'm just going with the Toronto Blue Jays to win. So I don't think the Yankees become 6-5. But that is the one thing that has me a little bit nervous about the Yankees. But I like the 23. So good luck. And if you want to take a shot at the Lakers, go ahead. I wouldn't put too much on it, though. You know, just if you want to put just $20 on the Lakers and Blue Jays, I think that's worth it. All right, so let's see. The bottom of the 6. So it's a lot of game left. So I'm gonna end it there. If anybody wants sports picks, I'm gonna leave the link in the comment section. The only pick I'm giving out for free, the only pick I'm giving out today, period, is the Toronto Blue Jays. But remember, the Yankees do have that 65 connection, and TD Ballpark is 65. But I don't think that's gonna play because it hasn't been playing all season. It didn't play with the Dodgers. It didn't play with the Rockies. I've been tracking that all year, and it hasn't been working. So if it's not working, I'm not going to recommend it. So good luck, everybody. And I really hope we win today so you guys can recover any losses. You guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And I'll be back after the game to talk about more of the Dante Wright hoax. I mean, what a mocking. Officer who shot Dante Wright resigns. And I bet you this person doesn't even exist. This looks like one of those pictures that, you know, from that website. King Potter. Oh Lord. But yeah, so good luck, everybody, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on today. Oh, so somebody says there's only 7 innings in the Mets game. Oh yeah, because it's a doubleheader. So yeah, that game is about to end soon, right? There's one more inning left. So let's see if the Phillies score in the top of the 7th. I mean, if you want to live bet them, you have a lot of time left. So hopefully the Mets lose the first one and win the second one. So that'll be 3 picks I'm giving out. And that's all for free. Good luck, everybody.